Okay, so I just want to do a little bit of movement with the spine. So you could do that in your chair or on the floor or standing if you'd like. Just moving the spine in all of its directions. So again, whether you're seated or standing, just on an inhale, taking the arms behind us into a back bend, and the arms overhead. And then opening those arms back up. And as they come to the side, flexing the spine, dropping the chin to the chest, and kind of rolling the arms in towards one another in front of you. So we inhale, lift the tailbone, arms wide, overhead in a back bend. Exhale, we return, chin to chest, rotating the arms into one another, rounding the spine. One more time. And then lifting the chin off the chest, some side bends. So inhale an arm up, reaching across, just a big circle down to the floor, and then we'll trace that back. So out to the side, up to the ceiling, and returning. So the other arm, we inhale it up and overhead, exhale it across, down towards the floor, and then inhale, trace that again, same direction, we're returning, and exhale back to the side. And then for a twist, so we inhale both arms up to one side, reaching behind us, again, either seated or standing, and then exhale back to center. I'm going to change the breath. Let's inhale here in the middle. Exhale, we go the other direction. Into the twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale into the twist. Inhale back to center. And one more time, exhale the other direction. And then coming to a symmetrical seat, whatever works for you. Just finding length in the spine. And trying to bring the left and the right sides into a symmetry so that they're a mirror of one another to help and support the brain, the mind to settle in. We'll be beginning with the sound of the bell, just to call us and invite the mind to be where the body is. Allowing the face to soften. Releasing any tension in the jaw, the tongue, the eyes. Arms resting comfortably in the lap. See if you can surrender even more weight into your seat. Inviting heaviness into the bones. And then let's imagine that we are inhaling into the pelvic floor and exhaling out the forehead. It's just with imagination, inhaling from the pelvic floor and exhaling out the forehead. Inhaling to the pelvic floor and exhaling out the forehead. Just pausing and allowing the imagination to draw a line from the pelvic floor to the space behind the forehead. It could be a line of light or a line of color, whatever agrees with you. And having it be one continuous line from the pelvic floor to the space behind the forehead. Let's inhale into this line, this central line I'll refer to it as. And then exhale out towards the surface of your body, your skin. Inhale back to the center line, the attention, the sensation. And exhale out to the skin. One more time, we inhale into the center line. And exhale out to the surface of the skin. Just pausing there, noticing your felt sense. And reversing that imagination. So we inhale at the skin surface and exhale to the central line. Inhale back to the skin surface and exhale to the central line. And one more time, inhale to the skin surface and exhale to the central line. Feeling multi-dimensional here. Horizontal, vertical, circular. And inviting the mind to be where the body is. And taking us through the yantra of the body, the sacred geometry of the body. Inviting our attention down to whatever we're sitting on. So for me, it's the blanket beneath me. It could be the chair you're sitting on or your cushion or the cushion of a couch, whatever it is, but bringing your attention to that seat. And in your mind, finding the left front corner of that seat. Inhaling across the front of it to the right corner of the seat. Exhale the attention to the back right corner of the seat. Inhaling across the back side of your seat to the left corner. And exhale, returning to the front left corner of the seat, making the shape of a square, a box. Again, on the inhale, the attention goes from front left to front right. On the exhale, from the front right to the back right. On the inhale, from the back right to the back left. And on the exhale, from the back left to the front left. Establishing yourself in this box, this equal four-sided box. Inviting the attention to float up to the left knee. Inhaling the attention across the space to the right knee. Exhale the attention from the right knee to the tailbone. And inhale from the tailbone back to the left knee. making the shape of a triangle. Exhale from the left knee to the right knee, out in space. Inhale from the right knee to the tailbone. And exhale from the tailbone to the left knee. The invitation is to do that a few more times at your own pace, tracing this triangle between the knees and the tailbone. Once you return to the left knee, sensing this triangle established directly on top of the box, the square of your seat, layered on one another. And we invite our intention to float up to the left hip. Inhale our attention across the lower abdomen to the right hip. Exhale the attention up the right side of the body to the right shoulder. Inhale across the collarbones to the left shoulder. And exhale down the left side of the body back to the left hip, making the shape of a rectangle. Again, we inhale from the left hip to the right hip. Exhale from the right hip to the right shoulder. Inhale from the right shoulder to the left shoulder. And exhale back down to the left hip. One more time at your own pace with your own breath. This rectangle in the torso. And once you've returned the attention to that left hip, and establishing yourself in this rectangle, sensing, imagining it's placed, layered on top of the triangle, which is layered on top of the square. And the final shape, the attention floats up to the left ear. We inhale across the top of the head to the right ear. And exhale along the jawline back to the left ear in the shape of a sphere. And inhaling over the top of the head to the right ear. Exhale along the bottom of the head back to the left ear. One more time. And imagining, sensing this sphere at the head established there, and it's layered upon the rectangle in the torso, which is layered upon the triangle at the knees, which is layered upon the square that you sit upon. Connecting this back to our original breath of that central channel that is horizontal and vertical and circular. All of these integrated into a whole. The invitation is to place your attention in the center of all of that, whatever that means to you. Find your center and invite the mind to rest there. Gently returning the mind back to center whenever it wanders. Being aware of the sensations present at the center. Checking your shape, reestablishing symmetry, relaxation, and returning to the center. I'd like to close out the practice with a mantra from one of the Upanishads. Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityoma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May we be led from ignorance to wisdom, from darkness to light, from limitation to liberation. Peace, peace, peace. So thanks for joining me. I'm going to turn the recording off now.